radio station.
Attention, attention. Are you tired of expensive, low-quality web service providers? And are you looking for stunning, amazing, high-quality websites and want your website rank on first page of Google? तो आपकी तलाश खत्म होती है यहाँ. Please contact People Inc. on 510-449-9049, 510-449-9049, or visit them at www.beerbulls.com. Beerbulls Inc. offers award-winning custom-built websites, web and mobile application development, and internet marketing services. So contact कीजिए Beerbull Inc. को 510-449-9049. आपको satisfy करना और hard work करना, यही Beerbull Inc. का मकसद है.
The Shah Peerally Law Group is now opening its second office in San Francisco. After years of popular demand, the law group has finally decided to make the big jump and has its presence in San Francisco. For more than 10 years, the law group founded by the prominent attorney Shah Peerally has been dedicated to the immigrant community. The law group's new office is opening on February 20th, 2015, at the corner of 21st and Mission Street in the great city of San Francisco. For more information, call 415-643-4342 or 510-742-5887 or email sf@peerallylaw.com. Choose excellence. Choose the Shah Peerally Law Group. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
The new Attorney On Air app is now available to download on your iPhone or Android. Get access to the latest information and interact on the immigration and debt settlement blogs. That's not all. The app has plenty of entertainment as well. Listen live to the Shah Peerally Law radio shows. Go to www.attorneyonair.com to download it for free. Yes, that's right, for free at www.attorneyonair.com.
To all Silicon Valley IT consulting companies, startups, future employees, and other H-1B visa providers, listen carefully. The H-1B season is already here. Cases have to be filed on April 1st and not after. The USCIS limits the quota of such visas. Within the same day, the quota will probably be met. Any mistakes will result in a rejection. As such, the precision of the work to file an H-1B is of utmost importance and should be left to experts. The Shah Peerally Law Group team, with California licensed attorneys, has proven to be an expert in this field, as well as other aspects in U.S. immigration laws. So you can trust the law group to do a good job. Do not wait until the last minute to prepare for the H-1B season. Call us at 510-742-5887 or visit www.splgpc.com to ask for our help. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad. Attorney does not guarantee outcome of the case.
Is your credit card debt driving you insane? Don't panic and claim bankruptcy. Don't consolidate and end up worse off than before. What you need to do is call the debt settlement team at the Shah Peerally Law Group PC. They have an excellent record of getting your debt reduced at a fraction of what you owe. The best part is you don't pay a penny until a settlement is reached. Stop wasting time and money and call the Shah Peerally Law Group PC at 510-742-5887. That's 510-742-5887. Get out of debt now. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad. The law firm does not guarantee success.
And now, from the San Francisco Bay Area studios, KLOK proudly presents to you the prominent attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show, coming at you with over 50,000 watts of power. The Shah Peerally Law Show, where all your views matter.
Hello, everybody. Assalamu alaikum, Sastika, namaskar to all the listeners. This is Attorney Shah Peerally. Today we have excellent news, especially for those who are on H-4 visa. And I say Mubarak, congratulations to all. And This is an amazing news, and it's all over the everywhere. You can see it at this point. The CNN, ABC News, everywhere is mentioning the H4. While immigration is blocked everywhere, the H4 made it. And amazingly, I will kind of recap a little bit the history, how it started and how it happened. And today, ladies and gentlemen, everything I'm going to tell you today is going to be for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. If you have any questions, feel free to call my office, 510-742-5887. And today, I have Monica on the board, and I know a lot of people are listening online all over the place because of this special show today on the H4 visa. And I wanted to thank you all for the support. As you know, 5 years ago, a movement started with a famous lady, Rashi. Now she's the hero of everybody on H4. And she pretty much brought to my attention that she needed help to fight for the H4. Ladies and gentlemen, the H4 was fought by those people. Nobody else really got involved because nobody believed it could happen except those people who were on H4 themselves. And our law firm, nobody really believed in the cause, but now it happened. And it happened exactly the way we predicted and the way we were thinking it will happen. If you go back in time and listen to the shows, some of them on YouTube, if you look at all the publications, the newspapers and everything, the fight was exactly about that, changing the rule inside through the DHS, using the Department of Homeland Security. I know right now a lot of people are talking, of course, about taking credit for this work, but the truth is that the work was done by this grassroots, this movement, a bunch of people, ladies mostly, who were fighting for their rights and used really the real democratic system to make it happen. And it was not the lobbyists, and I know a lot of them are claiming to have done it, but it's not true, because this was not done through Congress, first of all. And this was funded with zero money. There was no money involved. Only thing that is a real fight, a fight with passion. And I want to congratulate them for that. And it's thanks to all of you, thanks to KLOK, who the first show started on that radio when we started talking about the issue and bringing it to light. And I'm very, very, very happy to say we changed the law. We made history. And I'm very proud of them. They made history while so many people are fighting for DACA, you name it. This little group of people made the change that would never have happened without them. So I wanted to really today focus on them and tell you how important it is sometimes to use a democratic system. And the instrumental thing that helped on this also was the website change.org, where we got, thanks, almost 8,000 signatures on this. And this went straight, and we got answers from a lot. I got answers personally from many, including the office of President Obama. And the goal was directly to go to the administrative part of our country, basically go to the Obama administration directly. Nothing was done. We have to be honest on this. I see a lot of newspapers publishing, oh, this lobbyist did that. There was no lobby in this, ladies and gentlemen. We know this. Everybody knows this. But the truth is that those ladies really fought hard, and they made it happen, especially Rashi. And I think now she's the Rosa Parks of the H4. Rosa Parks was that person who refused to move from the bus, from the front side of a bus, and I think she's to be compared to that. And I hope I will get her on the air today to talk a little bit with me. I don't know, Monica, if she's already on air. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to open the line in a few minutes. But before I start, I wanted to say what the law is about. What this law is going to be about is the H4 EAD, the thing that we have been waiting for a while. It's not for everybody, unfortunately, and that's what we knew it was not going to be for everybody, because there are certain limitations that immigration will have to face to make this happen for everybody. But for pretty much most people, the two things that they are looking for is, if you are an H-1B holder and your spouse is an H-4, you have an I-140 approved, or you are under AC-21, American 21st Century Act, your spouse on H-4 will be able to apply for work permit. This is not automatic. There are a bunch I posted on my website, Peerally Law, kind of a summary of the rule, including the evidences that they will be looking for. And today, in a couple of hours, there will be a teleconference that we will be having, and a lot of people will be having with the USCIS to get more clarification. But until then, we have kind of tried to pull from the law itself the main parts, and we put it on our website. It's on peerallylaw.com. Just go on latest news, H4 EAD. You will find it there. And if you have questions you cannot ask on the radio today, please give us a call at the office. We will do a consultation. Or if you want, you can also post your questions on splawforum.com, splawforum.com. So now there's thousands of questions coming up. What happened, for example, if I am on I-140 with company A, and now I am moving to company B, and I have my I-140 still good with company A, does my spouse on H4 get a work permit? Well, for me, probably yes, but again, we'll have to get clarifications. Now, the other question is the 365 days that applies on pending labor on an AC-21. Those people get an extension of 6 years, but will a pending labor give you an H4 EAD? No, it won't, because that's what they made clear if you look at all the things there. But if you already benefited from the 6 years extension, yes, then you will get it, because the 6 years is also applied to a 365 days of pending labor. But again, I might be wrong, because there is a lot of confusion that needs to be clear in the next few days. But by the time we file those, it will be filed properly. So we will be helping people to file, of course, because the truth is that we know this thing better than anybody, because we pretty much were instrumental in looking at this law from day one and until it moved forward. And ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to thank you all, and I'm going to open the line. Of course, I will take as many questions as I can. 408-912-5565. Even I'm talking about H4, you can always ask questions on H1B, adjustment of status, you name it. And this is Attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show. And today is a great day of success, not only for the H4, it's a great day of success for the system of petitioning to the Constitution. This is real democracy in action, where people who were basically, nobody was really looking up to them to help them. And I knew at that time some people were telling me we are totally crazy to try this. But hey, we didn't give up. They didn't give up, and it did happen because of them. So I don't know if you have any callers, Monica. Let me take some callers. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Yeah, hi Shah Peerally. Good morning. I was listening to you just now. I have a very basic question. Basically, you said if you have I-140 approved, obviously H4 spouse will get EAD, but H1 I-140 approved also will get EAD, or he has to wait for some time?
No, they won't get any EAD. The law is only about H4. That's what was fought about. They proposed the I-140 for H1, but they didn't give it. I didn't see it at this point. At this point, only the H4 was released, not EAD for I-140. Unfortunately, now maybe we should put another fight for the I-140, but at that time when we started fighting 5 years ago, the fight was only for H4, and this is actually what they gave us. But I know also President Obama mentioned the I-140, but they have not mentioned that. So far, I don't know, but I don't think they are going ahead with the I-140 EAD. Okay?
And what if, one quick question addition to this. What if, like, the H1 guy needs to leave the country? What will happen to H4 EAD? Like, will it be valid or invalid?
No, if the H4 dies, the EAD dies with it. It's going to be attached to the H1 and the H4. The H4 itself doesn't stand alone. It stands with an H1B. So if your H1B is canceled, you're no longer working for the company. If it's just a vacation and things like that, it's okay. But if you're leaving and they're withdrawing the H1, then no, the H4 also EAD will die with it. Okay?
Oh, okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay. Good luck to you. We have another caller. Let me take the other caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Yeah, hello. Good morning. This is Deep.
Hi, Deep. How are you?
Hi. I had a question regarding, it's great news that we got the H4 EAD approved finally. So that's great news. Congratulations to everyone who qualifies. I had a question about my wife. So she's on she was on an H4. She kind of transitioned to F1, did her schooling, and she's now reaching the completion of her OPT period, which ends like April end. And so it's perfect timing because then we could switch her over to H4, and I'm I-140 approved. So we could apply for the EAD. But my only question was that rather than doing a change of status form now while in U.S., do you think it's advisable that we just make a trip back home and just directly, although since she's in the last month of the OPT on F1, just go and get a visa stamp done for H4 abroad and then come back on an H4 stamped visa?
Yes.
Instead?
Yeah, you asked a very, very, very good question, actually. I was going to mention that. Yes, this is a better idea. I'll tell you why. There are two ways to see it. If you do it through a change of status, it takes 90 days. And if you look at the regulation, and I posted this on the website, if you look at the regulation, they will allow you to file concurrently for the change of status and then EAD at the same time. But until the H4 gets approved, you will not get the EAD. So it will be kind of waiting two things at the same time. So the best is to leave the country, get your stamp. If you don't have a stamp, come back on your H4, which will happen pretty much right away, and then you apply for your EAD. And I think this is the best advice because I was going to mention that, so you pretty much asked the question to the point. So I would highly advise you to go ahead and travel out, take a vacation, and come back nicely and then apply for your EAD. Okay.
So there is no sorry, just a quick follow up. So there's no real issue that her F1 was anyways coming to an end in April, so we can really just go and we don't have to. We just book an appointment for an H4 visa, and there shouldn't be any problems. It's as simple as doing a change of status while in U.S. Right? It's simpler than that, right? Yeah,
actually, it's simpler because it goes faster, changing a status. But having said that, you need to make sure your your H1B is strong, and your company is strong, and your job is strong, because you don't want your spouse to go there and they give her a hard time. But apart from that, this option is a very good option. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Good luck to you, and congratulations for you, and thank you so much for supporting us on this. Okay?
Thanks.
You're welcome. So let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
Yeah, so my question is again on the H4 EAD.
Yeah.
And the question is, the previous caller just mentioned about the change of status. So I have a question regarding, currently my spouse is on H1 and she will be converting to H4. And then once after the date when we can apply for the change, we have to wait for the approval to move it to H4. And then once the date comes up, we will apply for the EAD. So the question was,
you don't have to wait for the H4 to be approved. You can file the EAD with the change of status simultaneously. But the only problem is that until the EAD gets approved, you will not get the work permit. And since it's taking around 90 days to 120 days to get a change of status, then your EAD also will wait with that. But you can file it concurrently, and it's very clear on the regulations right now. And you can read this on my website at splgpc.com. Just go on latest news, H4, and you will see that. This is one thing which we didn't expect they will accept, but they did accept that they will allow you to file concurrently your I-765 and your I-539 change of status. So you don't have to wait for the H4 to be approved to file for the work permit. But until the change of status approves, they will not approve the I-765. That's all. Okay?
So thank you. So, but we cannot, because the change of status is happening now, and we have to wait till end of May, right, to apply for when we apply now for the change of status, we can apply for we have to wait till May 29th, right, for the EAD?
Yeah, May 26th. May 26th. And just to let people know, this the way they crafted this law, it's going to be a little bit complicated to apply, unfortunately, because the way they have, if you look at the way they give the evidence. But for those who are, most of you are certainly very educated, but you don't make mistake to get it delayed. So it's a good idea to use a lawyer to help on this. I usually don't advise people just to go and hire lawyers because you don't need lawyers. And actually you don't need a lawyer once we get the real final rule. But at this point it seems like they are going to, from what they are saying in their own rule, that they will be looking at them on a case-by-case basis. So make sure that the package is prepared properly. And of course, since we know this very well, we will be glad to help you. Just give us a call.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay?
We will. I will call up your office. In fact, I have spoken to them. One quick one. So while we apply for the EAD, can we travel when the application is pending approval?
No. If you're then don't do this. If you're going to travel, just do like the previous caller said. Go for a vacation, get your stamp, come back here right away. You'll get H4 status. Then you apply for your EAD. Because during a pending change of status, let's say you're moving from H1 to H4, F1 to H4. Then once you leave, the change of status will be stopped. So you don't want to have this situation. So if you have to travel before and come back on your H4, and then you apply for EAD. Don't waste your money doing a change of status, okay?
Sir, so one thing, the travel is only coming up later in June or July. So, but we have to apply for change of status now. So would you advise to go ahead and there is no travel until July. So we would try to do the change of status now.
Okay, then try to do now it's okay. I thought you were going to travel in between, because if you have a pending situation and you travel, it will be stopped. Okay. So don't do that. If you have to travel after you get the approval, then you're fine. Okay. All right.
After we get the approval for change of status, and then we apply for EAD after that, and the EAD might not come before our travel date. Is that okay then? Would that be okay?
No. I think you got me wrong. When you apply for the change of status, you're going to apply now. At the time, let's say you reach May 26th. Go ahead. Yes. Even if the H4 is pending, use that pending receipt and file for the EAD. Understood. Get your EAD, then you travel. Okay. Okay. Good luck. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Again, a question, follow up on the H4 EAD thing. I just wanted to, I never got any information on how long this process is expected to take. Like May 26th is the application acceptance time, right? What is the expected date that we would have a EAD and start working?
90 days. The same rule of EAD, 90 days. The rule of EAD is the general rules. Within 90 days, you should get your EAD. Otherwise, they have to give you an interim EAD. That's the law, okay? And if you read this summary that I put, I kind of took the law and took out the main points and put it on my website on peerallylaw.com. Just read it. I kind of divided it, and it will tell you all. Pretty much the answer is right there, okay?
Okay.
Good luck to you.
So what if the person who has a I-140 approved leaves the company? That means he has to get a new 140 approved from a new company, right? During this time, the H4 spouse... This
is the $1 million question. Technically, it says an I-140 is approved. So if an I-140 is approved, you should be able to get it. But if you look at the regulations on the bottom, they kind of limit a little bit under the AC-21 for those who are transferring. Pretty much, if you have an I-140 and you have reached 6 years in those cases, you should be able to get an EAD. But at this point, until we finish that teleconference today and get some question and answers from USCIS how they're going to treat this, we don't really know the answer. But for my part, the way I read the law, I think they should get it. But they kind of put a little bit. If you read on the bottom of this short outline of the law, it kind of puts something where it gets people confused, because the AC-21 pretty much covers. Just to put it in simple terms, the AC-21 is anybody, you can extend your H-1B beyond 6 years if you have a pending labor of 365 days, right? So now what they're saying is that, for those people, if you have a situation like that, you will be able to apply for the H4 EAD. But for those people who are, for example, filing a perm and the perm is pending, they're on the second year, third year, and even if the perm is pending 365 days, their spouse will not get an H4 EAD. But as soon as the I-140 gets approved, yes, you can apply for their spouse. So that's where we are getting it. This is what I read, and I kind of analyzed it very closely for years now. And I analyzed it again yesterday, and this is what I understand. But there might be some more clarification coming out from tomorrow because there will be a teleconference, which hopefully I'll be assisting to. Okay? Let me take another caller. This is Shah. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hi. So congratulations to all who are affected by H4 EAD and the people who work towards it.
Yes,
I have a question regarding the same. Last year, I changed my status to F1 from H4 for a long time, and then now I am expecting my OPT next week. My question is if I start my job on the OPT EAD and that is valid for just a year, just 1 year, and when I switch to H4 EAD, so there will be a gap in the employment, or I can continue to work and on the parallel process this?
Well, technically no, because there will be a 90 days gap. But having said that, there are some rules under INA 245K that they kind of forgive you 180 days of unlawful work, but it all depends on the company. Yeah, there will probably be a gap on the case. Hopefully, the EAD will come fast by that time. Usually, an EAD takes like 6 weeks to come. So, yeah, there will be a gap. There will be a gap because you'll be shifting from one to another, okay?
Okay. But so
good luck to you and congratulations.
Okay, so for now, I should just go ahead with my OPT EAD, and later, whenever needed, I should just change my status.
Yeah, that's what I would advise you right now. But remember, OPT EAD has a lot of restrictions on them. So if you don't want the restrictions, then you should be looking in that. But you know what? You're getting it on OPT. Enjoy it, and then otherwise you'll feel bad. You want an F1. But good luck to you. I wish you all the best. And let me take some other callers. But at this point, yeah, go ahead with your OPT. Okay? Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hi, Mr. Shah. Thanks a lot for your effort for making this happen.
Oh, thank you so much.
This thing saved my marriage. Just kidding.
It probably did for a lot of people, I can tell you right now. Good.
Like my wife is in India right now. So this opens a lot of opportunities but few questions as well. So first question I had was like, does the person have to be here physically to file the EAD when it opens up in May 26th?
That's a good question. I think so. Very good question. I might have to research that because they have not mentioned that. But I'm pretty sure because they're looking in status. You cannot have status unless you're inside United States. So, yeah, there's a big chance that the person has to be in the country when they apply. Because just like the other EADs, when you apply them, they will have a fingerprint, etc. So, yes, I will say at this point, yes. Okay?
Okay. So other question I had was, so I qualify under this condition that my I-140 is approved, and I was looking for a job change. So will making a job change affect this EAD or H4 thing?
If the I-140 dies, there's a chance the EAD might not, it might hold for the time they already approve it, but the extension will not. But if the I-140 doesn't die, as I'm reading the law, it doesn't it doesn't say that I-140 has to be from the company which you're working with, because under AC-21, even you have an I-140 approved with company A, you can still use it with company B for an extension. But they have put some limitations when it comes to the EAD. We will have more clarification probably in the next few days from USCIS. Like I said, there's a teleconference especially on this today, and we will get answers for you, and I will post it on my website. Right now, there's a very good article already on my website. It's an outline of the law. So from what I understand, I try to pretty much cut and paste it, but put it in simple terms. So read it. You might have many of your answers. But moving to another company might be risky if the I-140 gets canceled. Okay?
Okay, understood. Thanks a lot, Shah.
Okay, good luck to you. You're welcome. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hi, Mr. Shah Peerally. Congratulations on working towards the H4 EAD.
Thank you so much.
I have two questions. So the first question is, when we file for the I-7, whatever the form number is, right, for the change of status,
I-765,
for EAD. So they say, like, there is a list of documents, and then you have to go take the fingerprinting, right? So once everything is done, so you cannot still work until you get the Social Security number, right? Or the Social Security can happen when you file the EAD?
No, you won't. No. The rule of EAD stays the same. Until you get it completed, you won't be able to get the Social Security number. And since you're mentioning the evidence, there are a bunch of evidence that I listed that will need to be put in the package. So you can have that on my website too, on peerallylaw.com. Okay?
Okay, and the last question is, so let's say my H1 is going to expire in another 6 months, right? So my company will obviously file for an extension. So in this use case, will I usually get the EAD for that 6 months, or will I get it for blind 3 years? What would be the what does the law say?
I didn't get your question. What did you say?
So I have a 140. I'm on a AC-21 status. I'm already on my 7th year or 8th year in US.
Okay.
Right? So, but my H1 expires so probably end of around December time frame. Okay. So my company will be usually starting my extension around July or August time frame, not before that.
Okay.
Right. So I'll be filing for this change of status by May 26th. So when I get the EAD, will I get the EAD until December, or will I get it blind for 3 years?
No, you won't get blind for 3 years. The EAD will be attached to the amount of time left on the H1. Until the H1, they mentioned that also in the rule. It will be governed by the H1. So once the H1 is approved, then if you do an extension, but it will be governed by the H1. Wherever the H1 stop or the H4 stop, this is where it's going to stop. Okay?
Okay. So last question. Sorry to interrupt. So for the fingerprinting, right, should we do before the May 26th or after we send the package?
No. Until they will call you for a fingerprint. It's not automatic. Okay? Once you finish filing for it, they will call you 2 weeks, 3 weeks later. Okay? Good luck to you, and thank you so much. I really appreciate all your support for this. Okay?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Peerally.
Okay, right. So let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in air. Hello? Hello, this is Shah Peerally. You're live in air. Let me take the next caller. Hello?
Hi, this is Sandeep.
Hi, Sandeep.
I have a question regarding the H4 EAD. My question is there any restriction on what kind of job you can do once you get a H4 EAD, or is it like a green card, you can go ahead and do any kind of work you want and set up any business if you want?
No restrictions at all. It's just like you can set up a business, open a company. This is what's going to be the interesting part. Most of those H4 are going to open their own business and create jobs. So no, there are no restrictions, not even minimum wage, nothing to do even this is what they're saying, and they might change it later, but right now, no restrictions on that. Okay, but the restrictions will be only maybe on the time based on the H1 itself, not on the H4, okay?
Awesome.
Right?
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in air.
Oh, hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. My 485 has been pending for a while, and there was an RFE for the medical stuff. I have submitted all the documents, and now I have been waiting. But as per the website, they are supposed to give me the status by February 20th, and they have not updated any status on that. So I have taken an InfoPass appointment. So I just want your advice. What should I ask during the InfoPass appointment?
Okay, are your dates current, or
yes,
you went backward? Okay.
And it has been current.
Well, okay, let me ask you one question. I don't know if you want to answer on the air, but do you have any kind of criminal background or something? No.
Absolutely good. No criminal background.
Then it's probably background check. Just go there and check with them. Let them know that you filed this and you're waiting on that, and ask them what's happening. And if there's any problem, they cannot answer you. then give me a call at the office. We'll see what we can do for you from here, okay? The number to my office, 510-742-5887. Just go there. Just tell them what you just told me. Don't give more information. If they're giving you a hard time, tell them you talk to a supervisor. If not, just back off and then come back home and then you call us, okay? Okay? I think it's background check that they're making a hold. Good luck to you. Let me take another question. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hi, this is Mohan. Thanks for taking my call. So basically,
you're welcome.
I have a question on I-140.
Yes.
My company filed for the labor and it got approved, but when they're filing for I-140, I asked for the premium processing. Then they said that, they haven't received the original certified labor certificate, so that's the reason they cannot go with the premium processing. So I'm just wondering what are the, implications of not having this original certified one, actually.
Okay. Hold on a second. How are they applying without the original certification? Did they apply before it got denied and now they're using a photocopy? Or are they just applying with a photocopy?
They got the approval notice and they're able to, download the approval copy online, but they don't have the original certified from the DOL, basically.
I never heard of that. I have to double check. As far as I know, you can do premium, and if they need the original, and I never filed them without the original, so there's something not right in there. Give me a call at the office. Let me look at your case, and I can tell you why they're saying that, but I never heard of this. The premium processing is available for all I-140, and we never file an I-140 without getting the original, so there's something not right here. Usually it comes like 1 week later, 1 or 2 weeks later. So it doesn't make sense, really. So it's probably something they don't want to file premium for whatever reason. Okay.
So, what luck. About, what do they say? If you don't have the original, you cannot file the premium processing, but we can still file the regular processing. So you're saying that is also not sure on that?
I didn't say that. They are saying that, but I don't believe that's the case. Okay? But I have to double check. I never file a case without the original, except when it's denied, then I refile. That's different. Okay? Good luck to you. Okay?
Okay.
So let me take another caller. I will take a couple of more callers, and then the show will be almost be finished, ladies and gentlemen. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Yeah, hi. I had a question. So I'm looking to switch job. I just got my green card. So is there any time period that I need to stay with my company before I switch a job?
No, there's no time period, but we recommend in essence to at least wait 6 months to 1 year. The reason for that is basically you want to prove that this was a genuine job. And if you leave right away, then it looks like they just help you to get a green card. But there's no real hard and fast rule on that, okay?
I've been with this company for about 15 years, so is that going to make a difference?
Yeah, I will, because the problem comes at the citizenship level. So you should be fine. Don't worry, okay? Good luck to you.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have 2 more callers. I'll take the 2 more callers, and I don't know if my friend Amit called, but this is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hello, Mr. Shah. This is Rajesh here.
Hi, Rajesh.
So I have a quick question, actually. The question I have is, first of all, thanks for getting this H4 EAD done with your advocacy. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, the question I have is as follows. So let's say that on May 26th, we apply for the EAD for my wife, and then we travel to India somewhere in June, and we come back in July. And of course, I have to go to the stamping in the embassy because I have just extended my H4, which is from this March to 2018 March. So that EAD application requires I-94, which is currently whatever I have needs to be submitted. So do I need to do anything after I come back, or like?
No. Well, the thing is, if you already applied and you have the fingerprint done and you come back, I think it will just continue on the same, because the same I-94. But again, these are simple, tricky questions. I don't know the answer at this point, because this is a new thing that is coming out. Until we kind of work with it, we will not be able to know. So at this point, I think you should be okay. Just come back and let the the EAD run, no problem. The only issue is just the I-94 will change, but it's not a big deal. But if you cancel your H1, then it will be a problem. Okay.
Okay. And
I mean, if the H1 is cancelled, that's a problem.
Thank you so much. The follow-up question is now. My wife has changed her name after marriage, and we have a marriage certificate which has her original name and my original name, but in the passport it has been changed now to her new name actually, which is after the marriage. So
yeah, this one I will not be able to answer you on here because
affidavit saying that she has changed her name after the marriage.
Yeah, you might want to do that, but these are case-by-case basis. It's very hard for me to answer on the radio like that, but give me a call at the office, we can look at that. But an affidavit proving the right name should be fine. But make sure that you don't make mistake on those. It's very hard because each people have different issues on those. Give me a call at the office and we can kind of review it for you, okay? 510-742-5887. I'll take one more caller and then I'll have my friend Amit going on the phone. I wanted to tell everybody thank you and for the help on the H4, and I wanted to say I wish I had Rashi on the phone today. I think she was not able to reach us on the phone, but for hopefully next week I'll have her on the phone with us talking a little bit about how she really fought for all those people on H4, and I was very, very proud to be by her side. And just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, everything I'm telling today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or feign to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any question. Let me take one more caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hi, my name is Sri. Thanks for taking my call.
Gotcha.
I have a question regarding H4 EAD.
Yes, sir.
So, I have my previous 140 approved with my previous employer, and so my wife's still eligible for EAD.
Well, technically, yes, from what the law is saying, but there is some limitation on this law. We will know more when they give us the frequently asked question that will be published probably in the next couple of weeks. But from what I'm reading from the law, it should be yes. But they put a little clause on the bottom. You can read about it on my website, splgpc.com or Peerally Law. Just check on latest news. On the top, you will see H4 EAD. They kind of limit the ability to get that thing. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm giving the right answers. But as far as I know right now, you should be able to get it. But let us check how they come up with the rule. And they mention in that is going to be evaluated case by case also. So let us see. I'm pretty sure that you will. But we just need to make sure in the next couple of weeks. By the time we apply, we will know for sure. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Good luck to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I can't take more callers right now. So, for those who want to ask more questions, I know today was a great day for the H4, and I wanted to thank Rashi, who has been the instrument of making all this happen. And I'm very proud to say that our law firm has been by their side, and we started this petition on change.org. We petitioned, and we went straight to President Obama on this, and DHS, and actually DHS also is instrumental. I mean, the USCIS proposed the rule. We keep pushing it, and the rule was sitting down there, and nobody wanted to push it, so we pushed the same rule, and then it worked. And there was no Congress involvement, unfortunately. I wanted to thank my friend Mike Honda, though, who is a congressperson. He really helped us by supporting us, but it was not done to Congress. It was done directly to DHS. But he did an excellent job of supporting us, the moral support, and kind of bringing this together with us. And nothing to do with political affiliations. He really cared, and he did a good job supporting us. And I wanted to thank some important people. For example, CNN, Happy School, Raghu did a very good job in creating the awareness. And change.org, change.org is the main one. And I wanted to thank this organization, for doing that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost done with the show. So I'll have my friend Amit on the line talking about debt settlement. As you know, we also do debt settlement, and debt settlement is a way to get out of debt without filing for a bankruptcy. Your website to check, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. We can help you with credit cards, second mortgages, etc. So if you have any questions, feel free to call our office, 510-742-5887. Any more questions on the H4, just type it on our forum, splawforum.com. And anything I told you today, ladies and gentlemen, is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. So, Amit, are you there?
Hi, Shah. Yes, I'm here.
Hello? Sorry, Amit, I made you wait today. So it was a great day for the H4, so we wanted to mention that. And please, I'll let you go ahead and talk a little bit about real estate and debt settlement in Hindi or Punjabi. And I wanted to thank you for being here and be patient today. Thank you, Amit.
Sure, no worries. Thank you. And yeah, it's a good day for actually all the people. You know, it was a lot of struggle, and now finally it's helping them out, so which is a good deal, So that's good for the economy as well. That's going to really boost it up as well to make it stable, so which is a good sign.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Great. Thank you, Amit. So I'll let you finish.
Great. Thank you, Shah. And yes, Sat Shri Akal, Adab Namaste to all the listeners. And thank you, Shah, for having me here. And I hope you guys are having fun. And right now we are going to be talking about a little bit on the real estate side and let you know what's going on. So first, let me give you my details. My number is 510-299-9361, and my website address is www.gambhiramit.com. We actually specialize in all kind of real estate that you have to deal with, whether it has to be with the foreclosure, whether it has to be deal with the short sale, whether it has to for the investment property, auction properties, first-time home buyers, or even you want to get the loan pre-approved, pre-qualified. We have a department who does the mortgage as well. On top of that, we also do the property management too all over the Bay Area. So it's everything in one form. So it's going to be easier for you to, contact us and get everything that you're looking for. So once again, my number is 510-299-9361. Our office is located in Fremont, which is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. from Monday through Friday for all your mortgage need and everything. So first, let me tell you, I'm going to talk in a little bit in Punjabi as well, ताकि अगर ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ information ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, then you can definitely give us a call. ਤੇ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ market ਦੀ situation ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ, it's a very very good situation ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ rates ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਵਧੀਆ rates ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, ਤੇ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ refinance ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਪਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ, ਅਗਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪਹਿਲੇ modification terms ਹੈਗੀ ਸੀ, they are expired and you're trying to get back on the 30-year fixed rate, this is the perfect time to go for it because recently ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ two clients, we just got them locked up on the rate. They were buying a single family home under 417 loan amount, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ credit score ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੀ over 700 ਸੀ. They were planning to put on 10% down on that one. So the rate they got on that is 3.875% for the 30-year fixed. And one of them actually qualified on a rental property under same loan amount, 417 under loan amount, and he was doing 25% down. He got the 7-1 arm, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ rate ਸੀ 3.375 that they qualified on that. So after listening to these kind of rates, I would say you are very lucky that we have been going through some lower rates in a couple of years. That is putting the market stability right now on that one. So it's going to be easy for you to actually qualify and go for that. And on top of that, I am going to give you guys मैं ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਥੋੜੀ ਜੀ tip ਦਵਾਂਗਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ taxes ਦਾ season ਵੀ ਹੈਗਾ. Plus, ਕਾਫੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਮਕਾਨ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਸੇਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਾਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਵੀ ਵੀ ਆਰ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਰਨਿੰਗ ਅ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਰਾਈਟ ਨਾਓ. ਤੇ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਕਾਨ ਵੇਚਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਪਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ, ਅਸੀਂ ਓਨਲੀ 1.5% ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਚਾਰਜ ਕਰਦੇ ਪਏ ਹਾਂ total from the listing side. The other which we are going to provide you the open houses, all the marketing and everything, and we will make sure that jada vi buyer hega is going to be strong buyer because sade kol as well around 20 to 25 buyers hege ne who are looking to buy the property, that we can actually try to get the deal closed for you pretty fast. And for that actually it's a good time. Then on top of that tax the season hega, obviously I'm not a tax CPA or anything. This is just a minor tips for you that can get you the tax exempt ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ ਆਪਣੇ, and then obviously you need to talk to your tax person on that. There is a difference between actually repair ਤੇ improvement ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ difference ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ. ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਮਕਾਨ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ repair ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ, what happens is ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ property ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, it goes back on the original condition. It's not any upgrade. ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇੰਪਰੂਵਮੈਂਟ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ that makes the house better ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ value ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ it boosts up the value of the sales as well on that one. So make sure you understand that repair and improvement is two different words and it's two different things ताकि you can understand how you can get the better value on the house. And again, if you want to get the better upgrades on that, if you want to get the energy tax credit, ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ